Well, good evening, folks. I'm Zack Poff, and here tonight with a very special guest, JT Blaze. He's a young and inspiring local rap artist from Fairfield, California, who has much bigger goals than just making it in the rap game. Not only has he been making music over the last 5 years, but that has not got him away from focusing on his college degree. He currently ranks in the top 50 on Reverb Nation among all local rap artists in the Bay Area. While most rappers make music about cash money, women, drugs, and fancy cars, JT Blaze takes a different approach, focusing on our economy, education, and other problems that affect Americans in their daily lives. With that, let me welcome my guest tonight, JT Blaze. How's it going, JT?
What's going on, Zach? Feeling good, man? Ready to tell the world what I do with my music?
So let's jump right into it. What's the big inspiration that really got you going? Bring it back to day one when you realized I want to make music.
Well, it's funny. I actually originally started, in fact, our friend Andrew, when we were young kids at the age of 10, just, freestyling, having fun with rhymes. But as time went on, I started doing freestyle battles, I started doing freestyle competitions, and I started writing more. And as I wrote more, I started to realize problems with society. And then as I got my college education, I really started to understand problems that we deal with, from the war on drugs to the way the economy works to how corrupt politicians are at the top, the 1% taking over, problem after problem, these wars overseas we shouldn't be in. And when I look at rap artists in the industry, for example, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, you see the same, mindset that as long as I have money, nothing around me matters. When I think what we need to focus on is letting the youth know real problems. And since education is crumbling, I feel there's no other outsource for them to get it other than in music. So my idea is to get into the mainstream, change the mainstream, so we can maybe change the future and save our younger generations who right now are in a really difficult position, especially living in the United States.
And look at some of your tracks. One of my favorites is "We Need to Make a Change." And the lyrics that I wrote down from this I want to touch on was, "Why does the U.S. have to create war? Now education fell in every damn state's board." Can you just expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, well, basically the problem I see now is that, especially you look at a lot of the youth, they're all trying to relive, what our artists are doing today. And that's, have as much bling as possible, be in the coolest car, have the fancy slang. But when you ask them political questions like, what's the real problem in the United States? Why are we in these wars? Why is education failing? None of them seem to have the answers. And that's the change I'm talking about. And if you look at any artist, the only one who really preached that was Tupac. And I think Tupac originally highlighted these issues in the song Changes. I really was influenced by that song, and I tried to add more of an issue and more of an updated issue of what we need to change to save our future, because most kids just don't know.
So I know you've had over hundreds of songs, but I want you to single one out that really means the most to you, and tell us why.
Wow, that would be tough.
That's what I'm here for, to ask tough questions.
Yeah, that's how you roll, huh? I would have to go with one of my first songs I wrote called Crush the Industry. And in this song, I really try and highlight just all the different rappers I see that are blinging, making it rain, and they're having no effect on the community. They're not doing anything for the real kids in the ghettos struggling to survive. Instead, they're bragging about things in the ghetto that we need to change instead of idolizing them. And Crush the Industry, I really try and highlight why we need to change this mindset to help our kids, help our future. And I think if I can get my lyrics on the mainstream, I can make a better change for our future. And I think that's what music should be about, is relating to others to make things better, not to brag about yourself and forget about everyone else. So Crush the Industry really highlights that the best. So I think that would be lyrically my favorite song.
You ready to have some fun?
I'm ready.
You down to bust out a flow?
Yeah.
You want me to give you a topic?
Give me a topic.
Tell us why the Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA season starts tomorrow, so tell us why, bust out a flow, why the Los Angeles Lakers will be NBA champions this year.
All right. Sorry, LeBron. The game's out. Kobe's here. Bust his name out. It's okay. You said you'd become king. Show's over. You got one ring. Now Kobe's coming back, riding free. Dynasty. No one's as high as me. Because on there it said, I don't do drugs, but I do that and give the Los Angeles Lakers love.
All right, not bad. Even though I'm a Clipper fan here.
Hey,
so,
I could have done better with the beat. So, acapella, a trap.
I'm telling you one thing, though. The Lakers, they're not winning the championship this year.
Come on, man. You're from Southern California and you're a Celtics fan. I don't even want to get into this with you.
True.
We should focus on, JT Blaze, not your sports teams.
All right, man. We're out of time here. So once again, check out my man JT Blaze. You can add him on Facebook. Go and like his page. And also, too, you can follow him on Twitter at JTBlaze112420. So once again, I'm Zack Poff. Thanks a lot for joining us here tonight, JT.
Anytime.